you very much, guys. And it's time to have an interview with Life, the solo POG from Gen.G.
안녕하세요. 생일 축하드립니다.
Congratulations on the win.
첫 POG인데 단독
It's your first
POG까지
POG, and you
가셨어요.
wrapped it up
소감 먼저
with double
들어보겠습니다.
POG tonight. How do you feel?
쿠잔 리치 형 이어서 좋고.
I'm happy that I took down Kuzan and Rich,
POG 처음이었나?
my former teammates.
좀 많이 떨리고
And
기분이
I was really nervous, but I'm happy that I got this win.
나갔지만 경기 끝나고 선수들의 표정이 그렇게
After the game, the players did not really look that content. What did the players say after the game
너무
ended?
욕심이 많아서 여러
We
가지
were a
하려다가
bit too
좀
greedy,
많이
so we were looking for a lot of
실수가 많았던 것 같아서
plays, so we ended up making a lot of
보완하려고
misplays,
많이
so we wanted to get rid of those mistakes. Unlike Gen.G's characteristic, Game 1 was a little bit extended.
그래서 그게 방금
Yeah, and we had feedback about it, and we were able to fix it in game number 2. Especially game number 1, Team Dynamics, they were looking for a late game scaling power. They had a very strong champions in the late game, Corky and Felius.
저를 계속 막하면서
Corky, he was really good at man marking me, so he kind of zoned me out away from opening fights.
시간이 좀 된 것 같아요.
So that's why we kind of took time to open fights.
계속 공성하면서
We weren't able to engage a lot, so we had to kind of play around the macros and seize. They had a lot of push power on the side of Team Dynamics. Well, Gen.G, because we had the engage comp, we had the control for team fights. So it's really hard to engage onto opponents when they are trying to run away from us. So we wanted to play around the objectives. It was a little bit too obvious that Team Dynamics were looking for a bad time, a very late game scaling comp. We weren't really paying attention to those kind of a comp. And this time around, you went with a very new kind of a rune choice, Face Rush Alistar. What's the strength of that rune choice?
누구한테 들은지 모르는데
I don't really remember, but someone told me, and I tried it in solo queue, and I thought this was a really good choice because you can engage and then you can kind of walk away with that face rush speed buff. Before you locked in Alistar, you actually hovered Rakan and Leona as well. Why did you ended up locking in Alistar? It has a lot of abilities. I wanted to show that I can do a lot of things on this champion, and I wanted to show that I can play a lot of different champions, and Alistar was one of those. However, you were actually on a 0-4 so far on Alistar, but after the Q buff, was that a huge buff for Alistar? Not really. It is actually really similar or just the same as the old Alistar.
서버 전승이에요. 전승이잖아요.
You were able to get the first win on Alistar in this coming in the splits. Earlier today, Kyria got a win on Bart, and this time around, you got a win on Leona. This is a very LPL-ish composition, to be honest. Our LCK teams are also trying to go aggressively. I think, yeah, LCK teams are also trying to have more fights, and I believe that some of the LPL picks can be viable in LCK as well. And what's your tip on Leona? Whenever you see a fight angle, you have to just go in. Sometimes you just get a very easy win as long as your opponent walks into the range of Leona. Isn't that really hard, to be honest, to actually execute in game? Maybe it's because you don't trust your teammates. But we had one disjointed fight with you and Kalista in the middle of the game, but is Kalista the best duo for Leona? I mean, Kalista is really good for allowing support to go in and survive out.
룰라 듀오의 정말 강력한 라인전 젠지의 가장 큰 장점이
Ruler and Live.
어떻게 생각하세요?
You guys are showing your prime, and that's the core power of Gen.G currently.
좀 많이 강한 형이라서
Ruler is really
재영이랑
strong
하는
in laning
서포트들은
phase.
라인전이 강해질 수밖에 없어서
So any
이게
support
서폿보다는 재혁이 형이
Who
좀 잘해서
plays with
라인전이
Ruler just become a really strong lane
생각하실 수
support
있어요.
player.
현실 서포트. 이거 완전 그쵸?
네, 룰러 선수의 그
That's a really big
돌리는
praise over to Ruler.
POG 받았을 때
Giving all the credits over to Ruler about the strong laning phase.
재혁이 했던 것 같아. 이상한 애가 같더라고.
And well, he did say that some of my rune choice was a bit weird.
우리 잘하는 형들이 너무 많아서
And I mean,
그 형들이 받았어.
every teammates are doing such a great work, so I believe all the other teammates also deserve this POG.
그 룰러 선수가 아까 이렇게 막 퍼포먼스 하는 거
After
혹시
the
보셨어요?
game, Ruler actually
퍼포먼스
did some of a ceremony or
아닌데
performance.
못
Did you see
봤는데
that?
혹시 퍼포먼스 했나?
아까
I
이렇게
actually didn't.
팔을
Do-
들어가지고.
What was that?
그런 형이 아니에요?
못 봐서
Hands
좀
up in the
아쉽네요.
air.
알겠습니다.
Well, sadly, I missed that.
를 따라하더라 그러더라고요.
I think that Ruler actually said that was the impression of Kalista. Your next opponent will be DRX, the #1 team in the LCK, and you lost DRX in round 1, 2-1.
첫 경기 때 아마 DRX한테 졌던 걸로
I think
알고
we lost to
있는데
DRX the beginning
이번에는
match of the summer
잘
split,
준비해서 꼭
so we
이기고
really wanna have a lot of prep for the series and get a win. You'll be facing up against Keria. What's your mindset for the bottom lane competition?
체리아 선수 대회하는 거 계속
Watching Keria
영상
performing
챙겨보면서 많이 분석해서
in competitive matches,
약점 같은 거 찾아봐서
I will analyze his plays, I will find out his weakness, and I will attack those points. Lastly, any message for your fans?
응원해주시는 팬분들 정말 감사하고
Thank you for all your love and
계속
support, and
응원해주셨으면
keep supporting us. Thank you. And this will be the end of the interview with Life from Gen.G, and I'm gonna pass it back to our casters. Thank you.